to do is to get your wool and you're going to make a magic ring. And if you don't know how to make a magic ring, you can watch my video. I will link it in the description below, and this teaches you how to do a magic ring. So once you've got the magic ring, you're going to do 6 double crochet. If you're going by UK terms, it's 6 double crochet into the magic ring. If you're going by US terms, then it will be 6 single crochet. But throughout this video I will talk in UK terms. So I'm just coming to the end now. That's number 5 and number 6. So I'm just going to pull that tight. And now I'm just going to create a slip stitch into the first double crochet that I made. And that completes my circle. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a stitch marker. You can use a stitch marker like I am, or you can just use a piece of wool of a different colour and tie that onto the stitch. But if you're using the stitch marker, you're just going to thread it through the first stitch on your circle. The next part is you're going to do 2 double crochet into each of the 6 stitches around the magic ring, okay? So in total, by the end of this second round of crochet, you have 12 double crochets. Now I have my ring of crochet and there's 12 double crochets in this circle. So now I'm just going to do a slip stitch into the first double crochet made at the beginning. And that then joins the circle, and you can see where the stitch marker is, just helps us to know where the beginning of the circle is. So you then need to chain 1, and then you're going to make another double crochet into that first stitch, the one that you slip stitched into on your circle. So that's 1 double crochet, and now I'm going to do another double crochet. So there's 2 double crochet in the first stitch around the circle. Now in the next stitch we're just going to do 1 double crochet, and then in the next stitch after this I'm now going to do 2 double crochet. So you're going to continue in this pattern of 2 double crochet in one stitch, then 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet in the next stitch, then 1 double crochet, and in the end this will give you the circle as you can see here. Don't forget, you need to do that slip stitch at the beginning into the first stitch in order to join the circle up. So that is, so far, 3 rounds of crochet completed. Now for this circle we need to complete in total 8 rounds. And for the next 5 rounds you're going to follow a pattern. I'm going to write this on the screen, so it may be good to take a screenshot so you've got it. You can see that I've written the round number. So starting from round 4, which is where you're up to at the moment, in the first stitch on that circle you will do 2 double crochet, and in the next 2 stitches you will do 1 double crochet. So you're going to then end up with 24 stitches around your circle, and this I've written in brackets. So remember, at the end of each round you need to do a slip stitch to join the circle up, and you then need to make a chain of 1 before starting your next round. So follow the instructions that I've written here, and then we will move on to the next step. So now you can see my circle, and I've done 8 rounds, and in total I have 48 stitches around my circle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out my stitch marker. Don't need that anymore. And now we're going to start making the next bit of the avocado. So what we're going to do 5 double crochet around the circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So from here I need to chain 1, and then I'm going to turn over my work, and I'm going to do 5 double crochet back along the line I've just made. So remember to skip that chain, don't crochet into that chain 1, you skip that. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So from here I'm now going to do 5 double crochet along the circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So from here I'm going to chain 1 again, turn my work, and I'm going to go back along those 5 double crochets I just made. That's 3, 4, and 5. So now you're going to basically repeat what you have just done. So what I mean by that is you're going from the middle where you are now and you're crocheting along, and you're doing 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. When you get to the end, do a chain 1, turn your work, and then do 5 double crochet back across. Then this will bring you to the middle, and from here do another 5 double crochet. Then when you get to the end, chain 1, turn your work and do 10 double crochet back across. So pause the video and then I will show you how to do the next bit. So now what you're going to do is you're going to start decreasing as you crochet. So turn your work, chain 1, which I've already done, and then you're going to do 2 double crochet together. So you're basically double crocheting 2 stitches together, okay? So from here, just going to work your way across the line until you get to the last 2 stitches. So I'm just coming up to the last 2 stitches. Just got to do this one. Right, so now I'm going to double crochet these last 2 stitches together. And overall, this has created a decrease either side. So I originally had 10 double crochets along the line, and now I've got 8. So now you're going to repeat this again, decreasing either end of the line. So chain 1, turn your work, and now you're just going to do the decrease again. Work your way across, and when you get to the last 2 stitches you do the 2 double crochet together. So overall this will give you 6 double crochets along your line. So you can see the shape I'm creating, like an avocado. And what you're going to continue doing is to do 2 double crochet together either end in order to reduce this line further. So do the chain 1 and then do the 2 double crochet together. And then double crochet across until your last 2 stitches. So when you get to the end, do the 2 double crochet together again, creating that decrease. Sorry that it's going a bit off the screen. But then what you're going to do, you're going to do one more row where you are going to do 2 double crochets together. So from those 4 stitches, you're then going to be making them into 2 stitches. So then you will end up with this, and just cut your yarn and pull the yarn through. And there you have the first part of your avocado complete. Now from this you're just going to get some dark green wool, and you will just repeat what I have shown you in the whole video but using the dark green wool, and this will create the back of the avocado. Now you can see that I have a front and a back to my avocado. Don't worry that the back looks a bit bigger than the front. This is just because the wool was slightly thicker when making the back panel. I'm now going to do a double crochet stitch all the way around the edge of both sides, the front and the back. So starting with the front piece, I'm going to attach the yarn and I'm going to do a double crochet into each stitch around the edge of the avocado. This just gives it a really nice finish. You can just see how I'm going into each stitch around the edge, and you're going to do this all the way around until you get back up to the top, and then you'll just pull your wool tight and then cut your yarn. So you're going to repeat that with the back panel as well, and you can see just how the edges look a lot more neater now. So that is the end of the first tutorial, and in the second one I'll be showing you how to make the stone for the avocado and how to put everything together if you want to make this into an avocado coffee cup holder. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any feedback or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.